Hi, welcome to KeenToBake. We're back baking again. Today we're going to make a chocolate biscuit cake. Now all the ingredients again are top quality, good ingredients. If you don't use good ingredients, there's no point making it because it's just not the same. Generic brands just don't taste the same quality. This one I'm making is slightly different than any other one I made because I'm sort of making it for Christmas. And it's what the kids will enjoy. Now here we have 150 grams of milk chocolate, 100 grams of plain chocolate, good quality chocolate, and 125 grams of butter. We're going to put this over a pot of simmering warm water. Don't let the bowl touch the water because if you do, it tends to stick to the bowl. So just keep the water beneath the bowl itself. That's going to melt here. When that melts down, we're going to add in the butter and we're going to add in the maple syrup. The maple syrup and the butter then will melt in with the chocolate. Now there's 75 grams of golden syrup and there's 130 grams of digestive biscuits. We're going to break them down, crunch them, not too small, into small pieces. And 125 grams of butter. Now we're going to add these biscuits and the butter and the syrup to the chocolate when it's melted. First of all, I'm going to have to, chocolate's well melted as you can see, and it's simmering away there, not boiling but simmering. Chocolate's well melted. We can add in the butter in there. We're going to add in the golden syrup. We'll leave that for about 15 minutes simmering away. When that's all melted down, then we add in the biscuits. Now we're getting the tins ready. I'm using springform tins for the cakes, and I have another trick to show you. Put the greaseproof paper on the bottom of the tin, put the tin on it, and tighten the springform. That way the chocolate biscuit cake won't stick to the bottom of the tin. It's easier to get out. But sometimes they tend to stick. And we're going to do the very same with the smaller one because we're doing 2 tiers today. Tighten that one up, and that's the tins. Now because I'm doing something slightly different with this biscuit cake, I'm going to line the sides, grease the sides with butter because I don't want it to stick to it. You do that with both tins. You'll see why later. The Crunchie Bars are crushed. There's 4 Crunchie Bars in this at 26 grams each. So there's a nice bit of Crunchie Bar to go into the chocolate biscuit cake. This is maples, a golden syrup, and I have little Christmas trees. They're marshmallows. You dip the Christmas tree into the maple syrup and put it to the side of the tin. There's pink and white, so I do alternative. So it's a pink, a white, a pink and a white. And do that around the whole side of the tin. The maple syrup is just holding them in place. And also do it with the small tin. A pink and a white, a pink and a white. These are Christmas tree mallows. And you get them in any shop. If you take a look now at the chocolate, it's well melted. Almost there. The butter's almost broke down. Won't take long more. Now as you can see, the chocolate and the butter's melted nicely. All looks well. You can see there it was a simmer only. Not a boil, a simmer, and do not let the glass bowl touch the bottom of the boiling water. Now I'm going to add the biscuits and the crunchy and the mallows. So there's 4 Crunchie Bars to go into that. 130 grams of Digestive Biscuits. And 100 grams of marshmallows. Now we have a good job of mixing all that together. We've it all mixed together. As you can see, it's well mixed. I'm going to start adding that into the springform tins. So the idea is batch it in the middle and then move it out towards the mallow Christmas trees. And you do the very same with both tins. Now, there's the two tins filled with the mixture. I'm going to let them set and then we release the springs on them later. There's flake bars also in the equation. You're probably wondering what we're going to do with them. You break them up as best you can and put them on the edges. That'll set into that also. Do that the whole way around on both tins and then we're going to do another process after all this is set. The best way of breaking the flake, it's temperamental, is put the flake bars in the fridge for an hour, take them out and they'll break a lot easier. They won't crumble on you. And you do that on both tins. Now the cakes are set, so they're going to come out of a springform tin. So gently open them and lift up. And it should be perfect. And the same with the small one. The reason I've done a small one, you're going to see what I'm going to do with it. It's part of the decoration. Perfect. On this, I'm going to decorate little Christmas trees. There's going to be a 2-tier cake. So I got a plate, roughly the size of that one, but a little smaller. I'm going to place that in the center, and I'm going to score it the whole way around. And you'll see why I'm doing this. And give it a good score because you want to see exactly where you're going to plant the little mallow trees. Then I'm going to get a skewer. It's a long one like this. I'm going to cut it. So I have to cut it the length of one tree and the length of another tree. So I've measured that out on that skewer. I'm going to cut that to the exact size and snap it. And then I'm going to put a mallow tree up through the skewer, like so. And where I scored the cake, I'm going to send the mallow down through the cake, like so. And I'm going to do that white and pink, white and pink, white and pink. So I'm going to do it all the trees and send it down through the center again. So now these are all the mallows. I've got them all skewered. I'm going to send them all around in a circular motion. And around the circle that I scored into the cake. And again, I'm going to use pink and white the whole way around. Now they are Christmas trees. They may not look, but they are Christmas trees. I'll level them off later. Pink and white the whole way around. Now we've all the Christmas trees on the cake. As you can see, it's pink, white, pink, white, pink, white. So we're going to use the smaller piece that I made separately. You can see the whole way around the Christmas tree set in the side of the tin, as we showed you earlier. So I'm going to put that on top of the skewers. And then I'm going to put white chocolate all around. So hot chocolate, pour it down the sides. And do that with both ends of the cake. Top layer and bottom layer. Don't worry about overspills. You'll be eaten in the end. This is white chocolate. The kids are going to love it. Now, we're going to let some of it drizzle down the sides like so. And that's the cake decorate. That's ideal for the kids. Now we're going to give it a dusting of ice and sugar. Bit like snow. And we're going to let that set then. Now we're going to decorate the cake, finish it off. This cake I made for Christmas really for kids because they can't be eating fruit cake like all the adults or everyone else. So we're going to give it a few decorations. They're candy sticks. We're going to put a little snowman on top. A little Santy. And a little bit of holly in the centre. And a few more reindeer. And another little Santy. We also have little sprinklets. And they're small, tiny Christmas trees. We're going to put them on also. We sprinkle them on the edge as well. Can set with the white chocolate. And last of all, a Merry Christmas. And that's for all the kids at Christmas. That's your chocolate biscuit cake. You can make that biscuit cake for birthdays, you can make it for Easter. This is for Christmas, you can make it for any occasion, even St. Patrick's Day. And that's a 2-tier chocolate cake, biscuit cake.